Okay, in creating my button, I would need to get out of this area that I have been. So I'm going to click on scene 1 to go back to my original area, and here's my button, and I'm going to add some scripts to this particular button. Since my script was an action script 2.0, and if I want to change it, I could go to File, go to Publish Settings, Flash, and I could actually choose the Flash player that I want to use by default, or action script 1, 2, or 3. Now I'm going to create a new layer. So let me just create a new layer here, and I'm going to call this layer 3 called action. So here's where I'm going to write my script, and I would begin by writing my script in this keyframe here, because when I load my script, I'm going to write my action in this particular frame here. Alright, so I'm going to go to Window, and I'm going to make sure that I click this frame because I want to write action in this particular frame here. So I'm going to click Window, and I'm going to go to Actions. Right, as you can see, Action Frame came up because I wanted to write it in this particular frame, and I'm going to write some code in this instance here. I'm just going to go here to some settings and just probably go to preferences, just increase the font size a little bit. Right, I guess 18 is okay. Yours might default to 10, and I'm gonna write some script for my instance, which is the button. So I'm gonna say B1, and on press from the event handler, so be on press. Okay, let me just make sure I put this command O on press, very case sensitive, equal to functions. And as you go through the course, you're going to be learning a lot of these different types of languages, but there's a help menu that will guide us through. I'm going to open brackets, and I will press enter to close brackets there. Now my function is black, so it's because I spelled it incorrect. So with this button, I wanted to go to my forum, so I'm going to use the get URL option. Open brackets, put comma here, and next open parentheses, my bad, and close it off with a semicolon. Now what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to go to my browser here. I'm just going to copy and just paste this this URL inside of here. Just paste it inside here. If I want, I could wrap the word. I could just go here to preference and select word wrap, so I could actually see it word wrap there. And these are snippets of my code. I'm going to just close off this action here now. This is my instance. What I could do now is I could publish my movie, or I just have to press Control Enter. But let me just save it first. File, save as. We'll call it Banner 2, and I'm going to go to Control Enter, or I could just go to Control Test and test movie here. Same thing, Control Enter. Let me just probably switch this, and I'm going to select this, and this should carry straight to my URL, to where my forum is. Alright, just one more thing that I want to show you here. I have unchecked my background layer. I'm going to go to my gradient free transform tool, gradient transform. I'm going to get this. And if I want, I could actually stretch out my gradient a little bit and like bring it down some more, as you could see it here. Or I could carry it up, bring it out. So you see it has a little gray shade a little bit. I could select it. I could rotate it if I wish. I rotate my gradient. You could experiment with this a little bit if you wish. Stretch it out. Okay. Right, you could do whatever. This is your gradient transform tool here. So we just learn how to create a simple banner art that you will find on most websites. Now it's your turn to create something better than this.